Good morning, students. Today let us start a new chapter, liquid crystals, that is chapter 1.2. Okay. Now, what is a liquid state? Liquid is considered as a condensed gas or molten liquid. Now, you know that solids have got complete ordered arrangement, whereas gaseous state has got a completely disordered arrangement. Okay. And liquid state is in between order and disorder, that means in between solid state and gaseous state. Under ordinary conditions, liquid state has much more in common with solid state than with the gas. Okay. Next slide. Now, what are liquid crystals? These are some organic solids which when heated do not melt to give the liquid substance directly. Instead, they pass through an intermediate state called mesomorphic state or liquid crystal state. Okay. So, these are solids which when heated do not melt. Okay. They pass through an intermediate state called mesomorphic state, and these compounds showing this peculiar property are called liquid crystals. And it is an intermediate state between liquid state and solid state. You can see here, this is the solid state, this is the liquid state. So, liquid crystals is the intermediate state between solid and liquid state. Okay. Next slide. Now, what are liquid crystals? Liquid crystals are usually some long chain organic molecules, either terminating in groups such as OR, COOR, or having groups like C double bond N or N double bond CO or C double bond C, etc. Okay. So, here there is an example, para cholesterol benzoate, which is solid state. Heated to 145 degrees Celsius, you get para cholesterol benzoate liquid crystal, which is heated to 170 degrees Celsius, para cholesterol benzoate, which is the liquid state. Okay. Now, what are liquid crystals? The liquid crystals first fuse sharply yielding turbid liquids, again equally sharply at a higher temperature yielding clear liquids. The turbid or translucent liquids shows anisotropy. They exhibit double refraction and give interference patterns in polarized light, and two liquids on the contrary are isotropy. You can see the diagram here, solid state, liquid crystal and then liquid. Okay. Now, what is the structural differences between solid, liquid crystal and liquid? You can see here crystalline solid, the structure, liquid crystal phase. There are two types, smectic and nematic. You can see the structures here. Then isotropic liquid, this is the structure. Okay. What is the structural difference between solid, liquid crystal and liquid? The intermediate phase between the solid and liquid is called liquid crystal state. Okay, already discussed. The liquid crystal materials generally have some unique characteristics. They usually have rod-like molecular structure with the molecule showing tendency to point along a common axis. This is in contrast to molecules in the liquid state, which have no intrinsic order. Okay. Now, in the solid state, molecules are highly ordered and have little translational freedom. The characteristic ordering in the liquid state and crystal state is between solid and liquid phases. Substances that are not as ordered as solid, but do have some degree of alignment are called what? Liquid crystals. In liquid crystal, the molecules are arranged parallel to each other and can flow like a liquid. Okay. Thus, the liquid crystals have a fluidity of a liquid and optical properties of a solid crystal. Alright. Next slide. Now, structural differences between solids and liquids and gases. You can see here brief structural difference it is given briefly. Solids, liquids, gases. Complete ordered arrangement. Liquids lies in between that of order and disorder. Gases completely disordered arrangement. And solids have got definite shape and volume, liquids have definite volume but not shape. gases neither definite shape and nor definite volume. And solids have got close packing of particles, liquids to some extent, whereas gases no close packing at all. Then solids, long range order is incompressible, short range order incompressible, no order at all, highly compressible. Okay. Next slide. Now classification of liquid crystals. There are 5 types of liquid crystals. Okay. Now which are those? Smectic, nematic, cholesteric, discotic and polymeric. So these are the 5 types of liquid crystals. Okay. Now you can see here the picture showing the liquid crystals. Okay. Liquid crystals, which this is nematic phase, this is the smectic phase, this is the cholesteric phase, this is the discotic phase. Next, now let us now discuss in detail the different types. Okay. Now first one is smectic liquid crystals. Now the smectic state, the molecules maintain the general orientation order of nematics, but also tend to align themselves in layers or planes. Okay. They have limited mobility, their mobility is limited and they flow in layers. Okay. And the flow of smectic liquid crystals is non-Newtonian. And which are the examples for smectic liquids crystals? Ethyl para-azoxybenzoate and ethyl para-azoxycinnamate. Okay. Now next is nematic liquid crystals. Now what are nematic liquid crystals? These molecules maintain a parallel or nearly parallel arrangement to each other along the long molecular axis. These flow more readily than the smectic liquid crystals. Okay, yeah, these have got flow faster than one smectic. Their flow is Newtonian. Nematic phases have liquid-like character and yet being turbid and anisotropic. In polarized light appear thread-like structures. They are uniaxial like smectic substances. Now what are the examples? Para-azoxyanisole, that is PAA, or anisaldehyde and paramethoxycinnamic acid. So these are the examples for nematic liquid crystals. Alright. Next, cholesteric liquid crystals. These molecules are parallel but arranged in layers. Okay. So they exist in parallel but arranged in layers. The molecules in successive layers are slightly rotated with respect to the layers above and below so as to form a spiral form. They rotate in such a way that they form what? Spiral structure. Example, cholesterol benzoate and 1-cholesterol formate. Okay. Now next slide. So these are the structures. Nematic liquid crystal you can see here. Smectic liquid crystal, this is the structure, and cholesterol liquid you can see the parallel layers. Okay. This is the crystal, cholesteric liquid crystal. Next line, disc shaped liquid crystals. Okay. Now this is the structure for, there are 2 types, columnar hexagonal and nematic discotic. Okay. Disc shaped liquid crystals are further classified into 2 categories, columnar and then what? Nematic. The columnar phase consists of disc stacked on one top of the other periodically, giving rise to liquid like columns which have 2-dimensional lattice. So this is shown here, 2-dimensional lattice. Several shapes of the columnar phase like hexagonal, tetragonal exist. The nematic discotic phase consists of an orientally ordered arrangement of discs without any long range translational order. Okay, nematic is shown here. Now columnar phase consists of discs stacked on one on top of the other periodically, giving rise to liquid like column. You can see here liquid like columns which form 2-dimensional lattice. Nematic discotic phase consists of orientationally ordered arrangement of discs without any long range translational order. Next, polymeric. Okay, polymeric liquid crystals. Now, which is the basic monomer unit of polymeric liquid crystal? You can see here long chain molecule here, polymeric liquid crystal. So, basic monomer unit of polymer liquid crystal are low molecular mass mesogens, rod like or disc like, which are attached to the polymer backbone in the main chain itself. This is also a type of long chain molecule. This is also a type of long chain molecule, you can see here. Okay. Next slide. Once again the polymeric, different shapes of polymeric molecules. Okay, liquid crystals. Then molecular arrangement in various liquid crystals: smectic liquid crystal, nematic, and then tow liquid. Now next we shall see what are the applications of liquid crystals. Okay. The smectic and nematic liquid crystals are used in display devices such as digital watches, pocket calculators, flat screen televisions, laptop screens, switchable windows, etc. These are called liquid crystal displays. In short or in brief, it is called LCDs. Okay. The LCDs work on the following principle. Now, what is the principle of LCDs? A thin film of a liquid crystal of about 1,000 of an inch thick is placed between two sheets of a glass. One of the sheet is coated on one side with a thin layer of electrically conductive material such as tin oxide. Okay. When no current passes through the conductive coating, the molecules are uniformly oriented so that light can pass through the cell as shown in the figure A. You can see here, this is the first figure. Light can pass. Okay. This is the figure A. When electric current is applied, the molecular arrangement changes and the cell appears to be opaque or dark. You can see here. When the electric current is applied, the molecular arrangement changes and the cell appears to be opaque or dark. Thus, the number of letters is displayed in black against a silvery background. So, you can see number of letters displayed in black and silvery background. Okay. So, this is the principle of LCD work. Next, another application, monitoring temperature. Okay, how you can monitor temperature. Cholesteric liquid crystals undergoes a series of color change with the temperature. So, as the temperature changes, there will be color change. These crystals are used in indicator tapes to monitor body temperature or to spot areas of overheating in mechanical systems. Okay. The cholesteric liquid crystals reflect light with the wavelength equal to the pitch. Because the pitch is dependent on temperature, the color reflected also is dependent upon temperature. Alright. The liquid crystals make it possible to accurately gauge temperature just by looking at the color of the thermometer. Alright. By looking into the color of the thermometer, you can gauge what? The temperature. Okay. So, with this chapter is over. Please go through all the slides. Any difficulty, please contact me. Okay.